Welcome.
Welcome, everyone.
Excited to have you here.
Glad to have everyone back that's coming back for year number 2. This is our second account-based engagement summit. We hosted one last summer. We had such a good turnout. We decided let's do it again.
Let's do it. Yeah. So, today
let's introduce ourselves. This is Steve Ehrer. He runs sales at Chat Funnels, and I'm Billy Bateman, one of the founders.
He runs everything.
A little bit of everything, a little bit of nothing.
There we go. Really excited for today. We've got over 3,500 of you who have registered for this summit. I'm really excited that we've got 1,391 companies and growing this morning. But I think what I'm most excited about is 83% of you, it's your first time that you've attended one of our summits. We hold these every quarter. So make sure, keep coming back to them as well.
Yeah. And we've got over 25 speakers from companies all over the world, really. And we've got 3 different tracks they're going to be jumping into. One is, of course, account-based engagement for marketing.
Leading sales. I'm a little bit partial to account-based engagement for sales. It's kind of what I do.
And then ABE optimization. So once you've got that going, how do you really optimize your programs, get the most out of them?
Yep, absolutely.
All right.
So we've got our blocks today. We've got 3 main blocks. Starting here at 9:30, we're going to have a keynote. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, we're going to have Dave Elkington, founder of Inside Sales, along with John Miller, who's been at Marketo, Engagio, and now CMO at Demandbase.
Just a couple little companies, right?
He's just done a few small things, and they're going to be talking a lot about how do you get the most out of your account-based engagement programs.
Yes. Then starting right at 10 o'clock, we're going to kick off block 1. That's going to have 6 Cents. Sendoso is going to be speaking, as well as Domo, some good friends of ours here locally. They're going to be speaking. I'm excited to hear what they have to say.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So if you are, we do have a lot of first-time attendees. So let's lay out a little bit how you can access everything.
Yep.
So we have some of this is going to be on LinkedIn. If you're finding us on LinkedIn and you're not sure what's going on, go to abesummit.com and you can jump in and see everything. So after us, you're going to have the keynote, which will be live. And then block 1 is going to be a mix of some live, but mostly pre-recorded in order to get everyone together. Hard to match up everyone's schedule to go live today.
Yeah.
So we pre-recorded a lot of it. It's on demand. You can pick and choose what you want as you go through it. And then in block number 2, I'm pretty excited for that. We're going to have a live session with you and David Delaney from Tenbound, along with a whole slew of other speakers.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about building out an ABE campaign in 6 easy steps. So that'll be fun. I'm excited. Block 2 at 11, Vidyard. And that's a marketing behemoth over there.
Yep.
Red Route and Airmeet, and plus more on there. So I'll stick around for block 2.
And then block 3, we've got Alice. Nick Bennett is going to be speaking to us from Alice. ClickLease, a whole lot of other speakers. And then afterwards, everything's on demand.
Hey, just like our speakers, you have busy lives as well. My guess is something's going to pull you aside at some point during the summit. Feel free to come back and watch on demand for all this stuff for the next month.
Yeah, just abesummit.com. Just come back in. You can watch whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay. And then just another reminder, we've got the live keynote right after us. And Dave and John are going to be sharing how they can execute ABE strategy in a downturn, use account intelligence to do more with less.
I think that's a topic on everybody's mind right now.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. And then in our blocks,
we've got a lot of great speakers. So I'll just highlight a few. Shelly Morrison and I have a great discussion where she leads the demand center at Domo. And part of that is ABM. And so how do you get sales on board with your ABM campaigns so that it actually works? Because there's one thing we've all learned over the last 10 plus years of trying to do this new thing, ABM, which is really an old thing, is marketing can do a lot of stuff, but if sales isn't on board, your results are going to be mediocre.
Absolutely. Well, Tyler Sard's going to speak as well. Let's be honest, Vidyard, they're kind of a marketing machine with how they're getting their stuff out there. So excited to see what Vidyard has to say and how we're going to use video in some of this.
Yeah, and then Mariah West from VIB, really excited to see what Mariah has to share with us. She spoke at a few of our events, always has great insights.
Absolutely. I'm excited. One of my favorite people here is Sterling Kump. Sterling is a great speaker. He's a little bit of our secret sauce here at Chat Funnels. Takes care of our customers. Excited to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, they work with a lot of our customers to execute ABE, and he's going to share some of those best practices on what you can do, even if you're not a chat funnels customer, to execute a successful ABE program. I'm really excited for Mark Killens. Mark is a great guy, one of the best people you ever meet, and also an expert marketer. He's going to have some great insights for us.
And there I am. I mean, I'm really excited for my session. Actually, on the next slide, we're going to talk about, I'm doing it with David Delaney, founder and CEO of Tenbound. We've done a couple of presentations, webinars over the years. Really excited to share with what we've put together. I think you'll find it really useful.
And then Nick Bennett. Nick and I had a great discussion about how do you run a lean ABM program, especially if you're a small organization and don't have a lot of budget, but know you need to be going after more targeted accounts in a more personalized manner.
Yeah, we're going to have Isaac Ware from User Gems. They're doing some amazing things in terms of tracking things on LinkedIn. And then Dan Baird. He's like, we've known each other without knowing each other for the last 20 years. Great guy. He's doing some stuff with data that is just mind blowing. I'm really excited to see what he has to add to the discussion today.
It should be good.
I'm curious, like we mentioned earlier, if you've got anything in particular that you're excited to see, throw that down in the comments as well.
Yeah.
If you're on YouTube, throw it there. But if you're on LinkedIn, throw it in the comments on the ABE Summit as well. We'll love to track that.
Let us know who you're excited to hear from, what kind of things you're hoping to learn throughout the event. We'd love to hear it, even if it's not addressed in this one. Then we know for next time, hey, what should we be looking at?
Absolutely.
All right, so we got some awards.
I love giving out awards. Anytime I can give out awards, I want to do that. So yeah, these are awards that are nominated by our registrants and voted on. It's all
crowdsourced. So excited. We're going to recognize the top 3 vote getters for every category here.
Yep. So in the first group, we've got the ABE thought leader, right? And that's Sangram Vijare from GTM Partners.
And then we've got Heidi Bullock, CMO over at Telium.
And Chris Walker, CEO of Refine Labs. Congratulations.
Not surprised to see any of these people in here at all.
Nope, not at all.
Okay, and then we have our ABE executives. So first we've got Ashley Levesque with Bonsai.
Yep, and then Katie Dunn over at ThoughtSpot.
And then Eric Doyle at
Crux. Yep. And then finally the ABE practitioners. So we've got Nick Bennett over at Alice.
And Mason Crosby at Gravity Global.
And Christopher Strandell over at InZync.
Awesome. Two guys that are also going to be speaking to us as well. So guys that are in the weeds, making it happen every day.
Yep.
All right. We've got our guide. So for registering with the summit, we try to give you as much value as possible. So we put together our guide to ABE. We know like, hey, account-based marketing, almost everyone's doing some version of it. But in order to get the next level of return on that, you got to be thinking about how do we actually engage them once they come to the website, once we've got their attention. And what we've done is gone and found the insights from everyone that we think are the experts. Well, and I wish we could put everything in there that we found, but you can only do so much, so that we can put together, hey, here are some real actionable steps for you to think about as you're trying to build out your account-based engagement.
I think there's too many, the whole point of this whole summit is there's too many random acts of marketing. And let's go ahead and do the marketing, but also let's get the engagement. And so use the guide, read it, and love it, wear it out, download it again. If you wear it, I don't know how you wear out a download, but you can try.
It's easy to find anywhere on the ABE Summit website.
Absolutely.
All right. And then with that, we're going to hand you over to Dave and John. They're going to get going here in just a few minutes. And so if you're on abesummit.com, make sure to stick around. You're just probably going to have to scroll down the page, and their session will start here shortly. If you're on LinkedIn, this is also going to be on LinkedIn. You'll have to go to either the chat funnels page or the account-based engagement summit page on LinkedIn to get this. It's unfortunately not going to flow right from our session into theirs. Yeah.
If you've got questions, there's always the chat. Feel free to talk to my team. We're managing it. Any questions, concerns, you want to know about more of our speakers, how do you reach out to us? You have questions about chat funnels, we're here to answer those questions at any time. So make sure you engage with us. The more you can engage, especially in the live sessions, the better this is going to be.
Yep.
And enjoy the sessions, enjoy the summit, and good luck.
Yeah. So with that, we're going to turn you over to David and John. I think they're just a few minutes from getting started, and we'll get you going.
Okay. We'll talk to you soon.